Good evening and welcome back to Timberton. Today, I have decided that we're going to start working on robots. That's a tall order considering everything else that we're working on, but you know what? I think it's well worth it. So let's see here. For robots, we're going to need to go over into let's see, I think it's the science tab. Yep, that's right. And then we're going to need a refinery to be able to turn some of this food items into, let's see, turn some of these food items into good old-fashioned beavers. Now, if you notice, your refinery does not require power, so that is going to be totally awesome. But the bot refinery and the bot assembler will require power. So we are going to have to finagle a power transit system over somehow at some point. Let's see. Could do that from the gravity batteries themselves and do it up here, since this is kind of already part of the district. So yeah, let's go ahead and get these built. We'll just go ahead and place these down. They do require a good bit of middle blocks. So I think what I'll do is I'll just plan one of them for right now. And then we'll stroll on over here to the storage and we'll get this large tank unlocked. And then this is where they're going to put all of the refined fluid, or the biofuel. Alright, and then we're going to start planning the bot assemblers. So each robot is going to take one torso piece, 4 limb pieces, and 1 head piece in order to assemble a robot. So we're gonna need to get some bot assemblers going. And the cool thing is I just noticed about that is that these bot assemblers are actually, you can do these vertically. So I think I might actually scratch this entirely. Oh no, I don't want to. Let's go ahead. I want to fiddle around with it, honestly. I do want to fiddle around with it. So yeah, let's get these built. Let's up the priority on getting those. I'm doing it this way just because I really need to get more space. Or not space. I don't need to do it that way, really. But yeah, let's go ahead and we won't, let's see. Yeah, we're going to want 3 of these factories. Fortunately, that will not fit the way I want it to. I am just on the struggle bus for right now. Let's go ahead and speed that up because it is really slow. And I don't move at the slow speed. So yeah, we'll get this bot factory, that bot factory, and this one. And then this one can be the assembler. Now let's see. I think what I'll do is I'll just really put just 3 warehouses down. And one of these is going to be a bot chassis. The other one's going to be bot head. And the other one is going to be the bot limbs. So we'll get all those built. Might take some time. And this one right here, you're going to build the bot chassis, you're going to build the bot limbs, and you're going to build the head. And then once we get these connected to the power supply, then they'll be able to start work on beavers. Now, I think I can do it this way. This is the way I want to do it, prefer to do it. I think it'll reach. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but oh well. And then bump that up. Yeah, that'll reach just fine. So we have no problem getting power up there to those fellas. We will have to destroy that and then replace it with a T-junction. If I can see that correctly. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so you're going to need to make biofuel out of... I think potatoes does the best, doesn't it? 2 potatoes, 2 water makes 30. Ooh, carrots is really poor. Spatterdog's pretty decent. But yeah, we're going to do potatoes, just raw potatoes. Potatoes. Oh, this is ready, so we can go ahead and detonate that. And what this will do is it will give it more farmland over here. And then of course we'll just need to fill this in with some platforms. Now we are going to need to get the carrots going on over here. That way this little area can be self-sustainable. Let's see. We'll do a farmhouse there and a farmhouse there. I'll scratch it here. We'll do it this way. I do want it to look really good in a way. You're gonna prioritize planting. Well, yeah, you'll prioritize planting. And then we'll just go ahead and plant carrots all throughout here. You know what, all this will reach as well. Probably need to make another farmhouse. And then in order to aid this fella over here, get that deleted. Actually raise the priority on these. Now, I don't remember seeing how long the drought was for on this one. I didn't think it was that too long. It looks like the bread supply is going up, which is really good. We want to see that. Now, the thing I did realize is that I didn't build a warehouse specifically for bread. So how do I have 900? Is there a way to find the warehouses? This one's gears, that one's wheat flour, that one's wheat. Did I place one for bread and I just don't remember doing it? That one's carrots. Is that, no? Gee, I am kind of lost now. How much bread can you hold? Oh, so the bakeries hold a ton of bread all on their own. Um, hmm. I didn't know that, but do I need to build a warehouse for this? I think I will. Bread is definitely like one of those good to have. Gonna delete that. Take that back and put that right there. And then that'll work just fine. So now we gotta path it up. Look at them, they've got so much bread in there, they don't know what to do with it. They're just sitting there. Plenty of wheat flour. So that little bit of area right there for wheat is supplying a colony of 150 pretty well. Now that's raw potatoes down here. We want to keep those as raw, or we want to keep a lot of those as raw potatoes. Let me make sure that this will reach. Because if that will reach... Oh, okay, excellent. So I can put a couple of farms over here, and that'll really help with the potatoes. And then just cut that one as that. And then we'll go ahead and plant everything from there as potatoes. Potatoes. And that can be going back to carrots, of course. Let's see. It'll reach as long as they get it built. I think I might prioritize these farmhouses here. I really need to get them to start working on making their own food supply. That way I don't have to worry about shipping food over here and they can focus more on... Oh, hey, our platforms are done. Okay, that's awesome. So what I was going to do up here, and it's probably going to be a little bit wonky, just because I didn't really plan for it. It's an even structure. Well, I can't have it that way because I got to have an open spot on the back end. So let's go ahead and open that back up. And then, yeah, we'll place it right there. And so, oh, because it's not separated by a gate just yet. Oh, they got all this done. I'll wait for the drought to end because I really don't want to... Oh, I'll just go ahead and blow it up. And so that's going to provide a big old pool for some water. But I'm not satisfied with that fully. I want it to be a deep pool. I think at some point I'm going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to clear some of that out. Probably around there. I think that'll reach everywhere. Missed a path. Oh yeah, wonderful. Well, except for the fact that I didn't put a stair in there. There. So that'll cover that entire little... So I can put that there. Then delete that. And then when I'm ready, I'll just plug it into the district center here. Let's see. Ah, here we go. So we got farmers. And they know where the carrots go. So one of the things I'm going to need to build is a, well, I think they've already got a hauling post. Look at that. Alright, so who is lacking power? Are y'all just building this? Should be able to work on it, right? It's too far? Hmm. What about you? Can't get all required materials. It's planks. Gear. Oh. Oh. Okay. So we'll delete that for now, so they can build that. Then it looks like they can build the rest of it. They just couldn't build that little piece right there. And they're already churning out a ton of biofuel. I'm not gonna be so certain that I need these other buildings. But we'll find out. Once we get some beavers, or automated beavers going, bots, we'll definitely have a upper hand in some of this. And again, I want them to prioritize this because this is going to be where we get all our power for our bot assemblies. And this one over here, ooh, I am sorry, fellas. I put that on the wrong side. That is my fault. So yeah, let's stroll this over this way. And these guys are up here, so they're still thirsty. Some of them are dying of old age or hunger. Really sorry about that. Let's get that stair prioritized. So yeah, it looks like they're going to be able to harvest some potatoes. I'm completely fine with that. Let's see. Oh, it looks like we've almost got power. So yeah, let's go ahead and delete that for a moment. And then we'll come back in here and we'll also do this T intersection back. Oh, that just needs to be a straight. No, it needs to be a high power shaft. We'll up the priority on that. Alright, so these are getting some power. They don't have any workers because we have 50 vacancies. Something don't make sense about that. Oh, because it's not just... Gosh, okay. You got me. I disconnected it from the district, so of course it wouldn't have any beavers to work on it. Alright, so everything looks like it's going pretty smoothly so far. Except for the flooded buildings that we have. So you might want to... Oh, well, let's see. So we got 12 beavers that don't have jobs. So yeah, let's go ahead and actually set up some additional farms. And we'll do some... Let's see, I think we got potatoes going on down here too, but they're not built yet. Might want to save that industry for something else, or that ability for something else there. Set him to harvest. Let's see, he'll cover that, he'll cover that. Yeah, he'll be set to harvest. And then let's go over here and we'll plant some more carrots. We just need something to keep this afloat. I don't know if I'm spelling that right. Give me one moment. I got the word in my head. Well, of course, I spelled it right the first time. There we go. Okay, let's see. You know, I've never seen logs in this, and I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with it. Like it glitched out somehow. Alright, so these things are finally receiving power. Looks like they are working on some pieces, but we don't have anything built yet, which is fine. Not expecting that. It's excellent that this is going much faster than I thought it would. We'll get this little assembler built. How well does this reach? It reaches pretty doggone good. Those are just pine trees. Now see, got all this space over here. Middle blocks. And no storage space. What if I just up that? And let's take that down one. And let's see what they do with this material. So we are short 14 beavers over here. I know for a minute there I was running low on food, but now I think it's kind of fixed itself with the introduction of the bread. Somebody got a bee sting? Oh wow. I'm sorry. I did not realize that the bees would sting you. That is a cute little injury though. Let's see, what else can we put in here? I feel like I do need some more houses. I'm hoping that that would be enough right there. Now let's see here. How well is that going? Halfway through, that's good. It's looking pretty good. If we could get this built, that would be excellent. I would like to see robots being constructed today. It looks like it takes 18 hours to make one. Although we do have some. That's really cool. Yeah, I don't know if the worker or the haulers are the one that's picking that stuff up or if it's the builders. I might just up that right there. I do want more builders. Got things I'm trying to get built. Look at that. Almost got a full large warehouse of explosives. Oh, I was planning on clearing this mountain up here. Did these guys not go up there? They're like, we've been too busy with other things. That's probably what it was. So let's see. Can hardly reach. It doesn't look like I told them to destroy these either. So close, you just need like 14 more middle blocks. Come on, you can build it. Jeez, bread is packed. Meanwhile, these other districts over here starving to death. I'm like, I built you a campfire? Gosh. Alright, so we want to up that. I want to make sure that you get a worker, you get a worker, and you get a worker. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's gonna start building a robot. Robots in disguise. Alright, so now we got the first one built. Let's go crazy. Alrighty, and we'll just do that. And now you're connected into the district. Well, no, you're not. I lied. But you shall be. I hope. Yeah, it's just turning orange. That should definitely reach. So yeah, they'll get this built, and then we'll have twice the robot production there. And we'll turn that one up. Let's turn over here. Make sure that, oh, well, they got it built. Okay, so we're good on that front. Might ask them to just do some more. What are the 13 free beavers? We got 14 children. So yeah, or kits as they should be called. Yeah, baby beavers are called kits or kittens or pups. You can call them pups too. It was an interesting little fact that I recalled the other day. I think mostly if you watch the Animal Channel or something, you'll probably hear them call them pups. Kits don't really sound like they make much sense. If anything, I think they would probably be far more related to a dog. So it looks like we got our own carrot production over here now. Yeah, when I get this connected, all these houses connected in, this city is going to go crazy. Alright, so what is going on with these carrots? We need to stop. What? And that's a District 7. So we need to stop carrots going to District 7. And then up here, make sure there's not any carrots going to District 7. Alright, so that's good. Ooh, you can unlock the workplace for bots. And so you can have robots building bots. That's actually not a bad idea. Because if the robots are building bots, they can just keep working throughout the day. Oh, and they can build bots faster. That's a really good idea. Oh wait, I've got robots? I've got one robot. Where is he? Oh, he's working. Duh. Didn't think about that. Ooh, is that him? Oh, look at him. He's being a little robot. What? He just went and freaking got a piece of wood. Look at that. Look at that little fella. He looks really natural. He like fits right in with the rest of the beavers. You would never know. You would never know. Alright, so that's going to be 10,000. So yeah, I got plenty to do this. I'm going to need 2 more beavers to get that done. And that's ideally what I want to do, is get this manual or automated for beaver or bots, I mean. Which one's more productive? Is a beaver more productive, or is beaver is slightly more productive, but I think with the time that'll be proven differently. So yeah, I just need. Oh, this one, second one's almost built. Lovely. So yeah, I got no available workers in the district. I got 1 unemployed bot because I just don't have a place to put them just yet. I really want to finish this second one. But what is this? Chassis? You know, that can go ahead and that can go to Timberbot 1. Alright, let's bump that speed back up because I just realized how slow everything was going. Now how is the water go? Oh, hey. Okay, so now we can blow this up. Alright, so we'll have some water flow into there. I think right there is where I'm going to need this. Alright, so they're filling up those carrots really nicely. Alright, what else can we automate? We need to get the water stations built over here. And I think that filled up pretty quickly. Is there a way to... Oh, I turned the water off. Sorry. Alright, so they should get the rest of that built. So that's going to provide drinking water for the civilization over here. No goods selected. Let's see. I have no idea what I want to set it over here. This one is built, so what's below it? That's bot head. So we want to do bot heads over here. Want to do limbs, I hope. Chassis. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the end. Alright, so now we got another beaver that has been constructed. So let's go ahead and construct that. We'll get one over there, and we'll swap this over to a regular beaver. Now they'll start just building brethren continuously. And the only thing they need is things that are pretty close to them already. Look at that. We got 1, 2, 3 right there. So we got no available workers in the district. That's... I really want more robots faster. You can't tell me no. So we'll get this one built and this one right here. And look at that. Those robots, they just keep working throughout the night. We don't have to worry about that. They're gonna pop out bots faster than the normal beavers would. Alright, so we can go ahead and blow these up too. And then we're gonna destroy this remaining road. And with robots, we can start to actually, like, terraform the land better. And when we get these water stations built here, we don't have to worry so much about transporting water over here. And that'll take a load off of our distribution post. I think already... Ooh, they got a lot of logs. Let's see. I just don't have any available workers to work in those logging posts. It's one of those things where I want to say, hey, let's go ahead and start plugging in some of these houses. And you know what? I think I will. And let's prioritize that, because if I get that done, then we're not going to have much of a shortage here soon. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like when it gets busy. Right now it's not operational. I'm still kind of focused on some of the smaller details. Just getting water stations and such is one of those things. It's like a planned neighborhood. Alright, so let's see. Now, how are these well, I guess they're doing just fine. Alright, so we got one additional beaver, or beaver bot. I'm going to call them beaver bots. And then once this one over here gets built, I'll swap this over to bots, and then both assemblers can just build robots. I'm just slowly waiting on it, ticking up. There we go. Now we can switch that over to bots, and they'll just pump out robots just like we need it to. So let's see, that needs to be up one, and this needs to be up one. Now let's see, they got limbs, chassis, heads. Looks like they're tagging behind on the limbs though, but that's okay. I think they actually have a store of limbs. They can build 2 robots from the supplies that they hold in the buildings. Unlike the bread, who just bread, they store tons of bread, all the bread, so much bread. Okay, let's see here. And of course, raw potatoes we're doing good on. We're using raw potatoes for the biofuel, so that's kind of why I doubled down on having so much potatoes. And it looks like these houses are not, well, some of them are living in there. We are getting a little bit more activity in the future district center location, or the Verdant Square. That's what we're calling it. Yes. I think with all this lumber though, and all these daggum things, I think I'm gonna eventually move the power generation up on this shelf right here, just because this will be good farming land, especially now that most of it's hydrated. Now that would mean, of course, tearing down all these windmills and my industry, but we can fit the industry somewhere else. We do have a drought coming in, 2.5 days just about. What are you? Oh, okay. So I actually forgot about this little district over here. Let's see. Got nothing to do. That's because you're almost done with everything that you've been doing. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this district once. I think they could definitely make that. Do I have logs, planks? Yes. So let's zoom in here. See what it's gonna take to get up there. Take that and this, and it don't actually look like it's gonna take too much. So I think I do have a builder over here. Just 2 builders, that's fine. And then that's just gonna take stairs. And then I could get this right here. And that will be awesome. That's just some additional scrap metal in the future. Looks like we got 2 robots now. I think we needed more limbs. Yeah, we need the limbs and chassis. So let's turn a beaver bot over into the chassis and then limbs as well. Looks like 80%. And this is working phenomenally. Now we are about to max out on our power supply. So it would be a good time to start looking at building the power in a different locale. Like I said, we do not want to keep this right here. This could be good little farmland for both districts in the future. Let's see. But yeah, we got another robot now. And I think I'm going to just go ahead and switch this one to limbs as well. I don't know if I have enough science just yet. Did I already unlock it for that? Oh, because it unlocks it for, not for the recipe, but for the, okay, okay, okay. Some reason I was thinking that I would need to change that. Or not change it, but I would need to unlock bots building chassis, and then unlock bots building limbs, unlock bots building head pieces, that sort of thing. So yeah, after that we can just start unlocking other things for the bots to work into. And look, yeah, we do need to do more limbs, which is a good thing I put it on here. Let's see, we're short on limbs, dagnabbit. And hopefully at some point it'll just even itself out. What was this, heads? Yeah, I'm gonna need to do heads next. Alright, and let's see. Okay, so they got water pumping. No, they don't, because there's nobody building, or these are not prioritized. Yeah, I think it's time to, let's see, we got 9 pups over here. I think we could just go ahead and take this down. Take this down as well. Ah, shouldn't have done that. Should have just paused it. Whatever. The hauling post, probably don't need that many beavers. Need more on water production. And then we can go over here. And yeah, I'm probably going to start ending the stream here in a few minutes. But I want to make sure that I get the districts updated. Let's see, District 7, nothing? Okay. And which I think District 7 is just wood on here. District 8 is going up there. Fortunately, these little fellas are dehydrated still. Wonder if that's in part because of how many logs and planks are over here. And they're just not getting the opportunity to put anything other than water in here. So let's go ahead. This is going to kind of be a, well, messed that up. This is going to kind of be a future home of sorts. So I might as well just go ahead and acknowledge that we'll need a plank pile and a log pile. That's logs, and this is planks. And then he's just taking things to the district. Got one more robot. And this one's halfway done. Alright, so we got that. Go ahead and do that. That's the wrong button. That right there, and then we'll come over here, get the landscaping, and we'll clear this out as well. So yeah, I'm gonna clear this whole mountain out pretty much. Just landscaping galore. Let's see. We'll get this bot built, and then I'll end the stream. That way, all the robot production is purely automated, and then they'll just start pumping robots out left and right. Alright, and look at that. That is getting filled up with carrots. I think I need to up the priority on that. I don't think they need to be a super priority, but a heightened priority is definitely better. And then with that, we've got our final little bot. So yeah, they are running a little behind on the pieces. But yeah, so with bots, when they're manning a building, it changes to blue rather than that red color, which you'll see. Yeah, like if you see in this builder's hut, it's got the red coloring. I could change it to bots and it'd be blue in the future. But yeah, that is it. We've gotten robots. We've got, I think, about 8 right now. No, 10. 10 robots. And everything is progressing really smoothly. Didn't get as much work done on this verdant square over here as I wanted to. We did get liberated for water and food, so that's good. And it's pretty much self-sustainable right now. I can just leave it alone and it can manage itself. I will have to connect it in with power supply for planks and whatnot, but yeah. Alright, well, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and follow. I do have a Twitch and a YouTube, so you can catch me on one of those two. Alright, and I really appreciate everything. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good night.